episode of Speed Down Memory Lane. My next guest is Jeff Green. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, you're welcome. Good to be here.
Oh, wow. Daytona.
Yeah.
Yeah. In 95, that was my first race with Earnhardt, and, going down there, that was, I think Dale had won 5 in a row or 7 in a row, so a little pressure on the rookie, I might say, but we had a good time. We set, I don't know where we qualified. It looked like we qualified pretty good, but
third, yeah.
I really didn't know what to expect. I didn't have a lot of experience at that point. Had some, but didn't have as much as I needed to be able to put myself in the right position. But big shoes to fill. I think we did okay. Never won in that car, but we run really well every weekend. So our expectations were more than what we succeeded with. So anyway, it was a good day for us. I learned a lot. I drafted with my buddy there, Michael Waltrip. So it was still a good day. I don't remember where I finished, but it's been too many races ago now. But where did I finish?
I believe 7.
7. Okay.
Top 10.
Well, I think that was a good day.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I was really struggling for experience, and I was really listening to Dale to be able to help me. But me putting the whole race together the way he wanted me to was probably not up to his expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're at Richmond in the good days there in the NASCAR car. I actually held off Matt Kenseth there that night to win at Richmond as special. Matt was, at that time, and still is, probably one of my best friends. So to be able to race with him and hold him off, I thought it was an excellent night, and I was able to do that. So I was pretty proud of myself that night and our team.
Yeah.
Coming to the checker here, I think. And,
almost got you.
Yeah, he was right there. He needed to be where I was, I think. So it was a good night for us, but was able to do that. And that was in Harvick. He ran third that night. So that was just a special season. 2000. I mean, we won 7 races, I think, and set on a lot of poles that weekend or that year. I'm sorry. This way we started the 2000 season out upside down at Daytona. So to come from, we ended up 43rd that day and ended up winning by over 600 points the championship. So that just kind of proves to what kind of season we had. I think we were in the top 5 27 times out of 32 races. So
I think we landed on all 4s.
yeah, and the thing about that wreck was the year before, the day before the truck race was Jeff Bodines, that terrible wreck he had. So I knew all those cars would be coming at me, and I was lucky nobody hit me.
Yes.
So that was a blessing.
Yeah, and he has one more here.
Okay. Pocono. Oh,
yes.
Yeah. That was it's the only time I ever got hurt in a car. I broke my tailbone that day. So we had an excellent car. We didn't get any practice, and that was one of my first races with DEI in the Cup car. And Terry got a good run on me, and I tried to block him a little bit, and he didn't like it. And I think it was 2 or 3 laps to go. So we were 4th or 5th at that time, and I thought we was going to have a really, really good day for what we had, and didn't get no practice. I didn't get any practice, so I hit that dirt, and it didn't move. And the inside of the race car wasn't near as safe then as they are now. Looking back, that was probably some of the data they recorded to be able to help what we got today as far as safety wise. So it hurt. It hurt for probably a year after that until I got healed up. But I raced the next weekend with a little doctor's help. We were able to get the seat fitted for me where I could race and keep on racing. So it was a good time. It was a good race. South Boston.
The track looked fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. 43 cars on a little quarter, or basically, I guess it's a half-mile track, but it's a little bull ring, and there's only one place to run, it's right on the bottom. So was able to finish first that day. Tony Raines right there trying to get under me. And he was a gentleman not to knock me out of the way. He could have done that, but I miss those tracks. I miss those little bull rings to be able to get up on the wheel and just drive the heck out of the race car. These days it seems like if you try to drive harder, you go slower. So those days are, I think, gone. But it was just another one of those races that in that 2000 season that we didn't do anything wrong that day and was able to come out victorious.
Yeah.
I go back and look at races like that, see some of the names, some of the heroes you beat that day, some of the Dick Trickles and places and people like that was able to beat those. So, you always remember those kind of races.
Yeah, he's the best memory of all.
Yeah, there you
finally
go.
Finished it off.
Yeah, that was we ended up clinching the title at Memphis. was three races to go after that, so it was just a fun day. And that was in Milwaukee right there that we were able to dominate that race. We led just about every lap, I think. So we couldn't be touched that year. I don't know what we did right. We did something right that we was able to hold off the competition and never did get really caught up to us. We were, we fended them off every weekend. In those kind of weeks, you roll in when you go through the tunnel to go to the racetrack, you have a chance to win. And something I missed in my career, but I've had a great career, and I'll never look back and say I could have done anything different to make it better, because I think it's about as good as it could be.